Happy to see you always. We love connecting with you, of course. All of us here at Spoiled Agent, you're like a friend of ours.
Oh, yeah, always a pleasure. And I work great with everybody. And yeah, happy to be here and happy to see a lot of our agents from across the country. It looks like, how many do we have so far that have joined on?
So we have a lot. How's that?
Wow.
So I'm going to tell you, we're
Okay.
live on Zoom, we're live on Facebook, we're live on YouTube, we're live on LinkedIn, and everyone's popping in saying they're from North
See
Quebec.
the
Hello,
chat.
Diane.
Okay, let's see who we have here. We got Newfoundland, Nova Scotia, we got Ontario, oh, north of Quebec. Wow, we got everybody
Wow.
here.
That's like, I wonder what the weather's like there. What's your weather like over there? Because
Ah,
we're gonna get some, Gavin, we're gonna get an ice storm this weekend
oh, I know. I
here
love
in
that.
Ontario anyway.
My background. So, if you guys don't know, so again, the theme is Mexico, so Riviera Maya. Unfortunately, I'm not in Mexico, but the background is the lobby of the Grand Sirenis Riviera Maya. So, we just did some changes. I came back from there just about 2 weeks ago. So, I can't wait to show you really what to expect of the new resort with the changes.
And you had some changes, and I have a new background too, Gavin.
Aha, look
Love
at
it, love
that.
it.
You're at the beach right now.
I'm at the beach. Really, I wish I was. And we also have like our new Spoiled Agent webinar YouTube channel up there. I got that up there. You can see it up there, right there. And I'm going to talk about that, of course. Oh, Susan was at your resort there over 10 years ago and she loved
Oh,
it.
you'll definitely love it again. And then we got Leah who was there. Rhonda, I know you just came back, so welcome back.
Oh, in 2014. Well, you know what, Leah? I was there too, probably around the
Hey,
same
Cheryl, good
time.
morning.
And I was on that lazy river, Gavin, with a nice drink, feeling lazy.
Yeah, that's what it's there for. That's what it's
Hence the name, right? Has anyone been on
yeah.
that lazy river? Tell us in the comments on Facebook. Hi guys. Hi Lisa. Lisa's on Facebook. Hello. All right. Well, I've started to record this session, and I think we're going to get started, Gavin, because we've got a lot of spoiled agents that have come in. Hello, everyone. Welcome on Zoom. Welcome on Facebook. Welcome on YouTube and LinkedIn. We have a very special guest, a good friend of all of ours here at Spoiled Agent. We love working with Gavin. And Gavin is a Canadian representative for the Serena's Hotels and Resorts. And today, I know we're going to talk about on what's new and exciting with the Riviera Maya one because I love that one. I love the ice cream bar. I like the lazy river. And I know you're going to tell us everything that's all new and exciting there for sure. And
Mhm.
I can see Rhonda, she spent some time there too on the lazy river and she loved it. Thanks, Rhonda. All right. Well, so Gavin, we're going to record this session like I said. So if anyone does miss it, it's going to be on Gavin's page on spoiledagent.com. Just go down to the hoteliers and then click on the Serena's Hotels and Resorts, and we'll have it up there a little bit later today. It'll also be on our new YouTube channel as well. So if you want to refer to that, it's going to be loaded there. It's actually live on there now too, which is great. And I know that everyone has like great questions for Gavin, which is amazing. So if you have any questions, let's just put them in the Q&A box. We're going to leave the chat just for the chat because it moves up and we lose the questions and we want to make sure we get them all. But I know Gavin has two big surprises he wants to talk about today, and I'm not going to give it away, but I just want to say in order to qualify, you do not have to ask a question, but we just ask that you stay on to the question period. So, Mr. Gavin, do you want to talk about the two exciting prizes and eligibility that you want to talk about?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much, Susan. And again, everybody, welcome. Thank you for joining me. This is Grand Sirenis Riviera Maya. Really talking about our Beyond Flavors, which is our new concept that we have in Mexico. But with our prizes today, so we have for this specific webinar, you will have a chance to win a $50 gift card and a prize pack. So we'll be choosing the lucky travel agent randomly post the webinar. And then later on, there will be an opportunity to win 7 nights, all inclusive at the Grand Sirenis Riviera Maya. But please stay tuned till the end because I'll give you more information of how you can earn that.
Wow, that's exciting. Krista here on Zoom said, wow. Carrie on Facebook said, I know She's heading to the DR location in May and she can't wait. So someone's going to be going and someone's going to have a great time. So for sure. All right. Well, I'm going to let you get started. I'm going to meet you at the end, Gavin, at the Q&A box. Again, just a
Hmm,
reminder, the chat is for the fun stuff, of course. I'm going to pop in some links for you, Gavin's contact information. I'm also going to do it on Facebook as well. And we're going to get to the Q&A at the end. How's that, bud?
that's perfect. So we
All
will
right.
see you at the end. We'll meet back at the lobby, Susan, for a drink at the bar.
Did someone
All
say a
right,
drink at the
everybody.
bar?
Yes.
I'm back.
All right. So think of this today as like a mini fam. We're going to be walking around the property here. So let's get started on this presentation. We don't have much time to lose. So as we like to say at Serenus, we know you'll love it, and I can't wait to share this information with you today. Just a little bit of a background on myself too, if you don't know me. My name is Gavin Jimenez. I am the business development manager for all of Canada. My background is I have several years working in experience at tour operators here in Canada, different hotels in Canada, and of course in Mexico and the Caribbean. And just like yourself, I was and I still am a certified travel counselor. I no longer practice anymore, but I definitely understand a lot of the questions and the challenges that we do go through as travel agents. So I'm always there to help as best as I can. And then below, you're going to find my email address at the screen. I know Susan will type it in on the chat, but a reminder, it is bdm.ecanada@serenishotels.com. And we'll also be showing that email address later on. I'm just going to disappear just for a quick moment, and I want to bring you a video that we have. We created it just for you, showcasing what to expect at the new Grand Sirenis Riviera Maya with the renovations of the public areas and of the restaurants. Hey everybody, so that was Beyond Flavors at Grand Sirenis Riviera Maya. And it really is a celebration of the palate and the other senses that throughout, your experience, it really does generate what they call like a union of gastronomy and entertainment. So this Beyond Flavors concept, it was included of the renovations, as I mentioned, of the lobby, the restaurants, and the bars last year. And this has been fully operational since this past February. So let's get started. Let me take you away to really what to expect here at the resort. So if you're not too familiar with our property, Grand Sirenis Riviera Maya Resort and Spa, which is a full name, we work with all partners in Canada. So that does include, for example, the WestJet and Sunwing, their organization. There's Transat, Air Canada Vacation and Travel Brands. We are located in Akumal, which is in Riviera Maya. And the distance from the Cancun airport is 80 minutes. Or you can try the new Tulum airport, which I recently did, and it is 70 minutes. So more or less, depending on the traffic, it is approximately about the same way. But I know from my experience, the Tulum Airport is pretty quiet, pretty dead. So, I mean, depending on what works for your clients or even the price, either one is recommended. For those looking to explore outside the resort, you're near a lot of Mayan ruins like the Tulum ruins, Coba, and then Playa del Carmen is only 30 minutes away. Accommodation with all of our tour operator partners, they are in the deluxe junior suite categories. That is the only category that is offered. There are 831 of them. And with the amenities, we have the three swimming pools. There is the lazy river, the spa Grand Sirenis. And then we also have numerous culinary options with the two buffets, eight a la carte restaurants. We have 12 bars, two cafes, and ice cream parlors. So keep in mind, there's lots of options as we have this Beyond Flavors theme. And with that, it is unlimited dining. So keep that in mind. That's a theme you'll find at all of our major resorts, not just here in Riviera Maya, but also in Punta Cana. So I'm going to show you a map of the property. If you haven't been, or maybe it's been a while and not too familiar, I'll also send you out links to our web app after this presentation to get this information. But looking at the resort map of the Grand Sirenis Riviera Maya Resort or the complex, really there are two sections of this hotel. There is the Grand Sirenis Riviera Maya, and then there is the Grand Sirenis Mayan Beach. If you're looking at that blue rectangle to the top, you're going to find rooms that are offered by both Transat and Sunwing at the Mayan Beach section. If we're looking at the purple rectangle over here, you're going to find that with WestJet and Sunwing, Air Canada Vacations, and Travel Brands here at the Riviera Maya section. Regardless, the two hotels, they do share the exact same amenities, services, and access. All facilities are available to guests at both hotels, so it really does not make any difference. You're going to find that the lobbies and most of the a la carte restaurants are located in the center of the map, and that would be under that yellow triangle right over here. At the tip of the triangle at the bottom, that is the lobby where I am supposed to be located today. You're going to also find the private beachside chapel where that heart is on the top right corner. And then the disco on the opposite side, which is where that red star is located. So you get a lot of privacy. It's quite spaced out at this hotel. And you'll find there's always something to do in every little corner of the complex. Additionally, the spa is located here at the top left-hand side, and they do have a spa shuttle from the lobbies that can take guests. So moving on, we're looking at the accommodations. So whether it be, again, the Grand Sirenis Riviera Maya or the Grand Sirenis Mayan Beach, there are a total of 831 deluxe junior suites. Bedding is either two double beds or one king bed. Your inclusions would be Wi-Fi. It's open network, so it's very easy to access. There's a mini bar, safe, air conditioning. And recently we've added pretty much to about 80% of the rooms now. We're almost done. They've added new digital controls to all of the junior suites. So with that, just by the push of a button on the wall, you'll be able to adjust the temperature, the fan, the do not disturb sign. You can do it so there's no more do not disturb signs kind of flying around there. You can do that from the room. And we've also added smart TVs to the room. So it's very easy for streaming, YouTube, Netflix, Disney Plus, etc. So you get the comforts of home and very easy to connect with the open Wi-Fi network. Keep in mind though, room service is a little bit different. It is not 24 hours. It operates from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. If you do wish to get food delivered to your room before or after those hours, there is a charge. Otherwise, guests do have access to the 24-hour snack bar. Also, if you are coming to the resort, there's more options for your keys. So when you go to hotels, we'll get like a key card, but there's also an option now to they have the bracelets, which I love because you can just kind of tap your bracelet, open the door because how many times have we lost a key card going to the beach or you don't want to carry that too if you're at the pool. So it just really is to make it easier for you and for your clients when they are traveling, visiting our property with the bracelet key cards when you're coming into the hotel. Here's another photo of the room. So the previous one had the king bed, but this is with the two double beds. Also note that all of the rooms do have a sofa bed that does pull out. So that's the one at the center here. And when you pull it out, I actually did it myself. The size is about a double bed in size. So you can fit up to four people maximum comfortably, especially if there are children, and it is quite comfortable. There are full bathrooms equipped with a full sink, toilet, a separate shower, and a tub with jets. As well, the shutter does close for privacy. So please, you can be confident in having the privacy during your stay. Here's another view of the toilet area and showers. You can see it's quite large. And with our junior suites, they're actually known to be one of the more larger ones for our type of property. So it's quite comfortable when you can fit up to four people in the room. So we're gonna go into the beyond flavors concept. And I know for us, we're Canadian, you're looking, the flavors is it's missing a U, but they spelled it international. So we're gonna do it with the ORS. So what we've done with the concept is you can eat and drink your way at Grand Sirenis Riviera Maya. So in detail, it's more of a journey, recognizing a lot of the trending flavors from around the world. It's a celebration for the palate and your senses too, where you can have the experiences that combines gastronomy, entertainment, some of the events that you'll find even in the restaurants and out and about of the hotel. There's live musics with local artists. There's parades by the resort's entertainment team. Artisan markets, which are great too. So you can shop for little souvenirs that are made locally and sustainably from local vendors. Additionally, you're going to find culinary workshops, as well as there's DJ sets from some of the best DJs in the Riviera Maya. So depending on the day, you'll find a lot of those activities, during the day and the evening. And some things that you'll find too is maybe a mixology class you'll do within the bars. There's a chocolate or wine tasting, which I did. And there's even paint classes, and there's so much more. So it really is to enhance that experience that clients can expect when they're coming. So there's really options for every taste. And what we've done is we've started to add more interactive experiences within the restaurants. And listening to a lot of the feedback that we got from clients and travel agents like yourself is improving the experience within the buffets. So previously with our buffets, what we've done is we added show cooking. So the park is the first buffet, and it has more of a North American feel to it. And then La Verbena is the Latin food market, which are the buffets. Followed by that, you're going to see a la carte options with Peruvian, Mexican, Pan-Asiatic, got your steakhouse barbecue, Mediterranean, fine dining with live entertainment, the beach grill, and Italian cuisines. But keep in mind, it's something for everybody. And of course, all of the restaurants are unlimited. So let's take a further deep dive into the restaurants today. We're going to start with the main buffet. This is in the Riviera Maya side, the park. It's called the Park American Soul. So show cooking, a lot of options with some North American accents. Really great to see options that are both Mexican, local, but also a lot of favorites that we know and love. Right attached to it, to the other side in the Mayan Beach Resort, is La Verbena, which is the Latin food market. So this is actually my favorite buffet because you get the show cooking, but you get a mix of both South American and Caribbean cultures. They got live music in the evening as well too. There's dancing. So again, you really do have that open market feel like you're in a big food hall. And I find the buffets are just as good as the a la carte restaurants. And that's one thing that you're going to find is it's really hard to choose which one is, your favorite restaurant. Followed by that, the a la carte restaurant, which is Lima, that is Peruvian. So it does honor more of the richness of Peruvian Creole cuisine. You see a lot of Asian influences into the restaurant, so it's quite nice. Specialty is ceviche, if you do love that. So I definitely would recommend that. Followed by Pueblito Lindo, which is a taste of Mexico, which combines both fresh and local ingredients. And what they do is they really showcase the regionality of Mexico because Mexico is such a big, diverse country. And you'll see what's unique in different parts of the country. And one thing I love about it too is the dessert bar. So please, it's a must, and that's actually located right by the pool. And they got like a taco window and a drink window during the day by the pool. So this is something that I know guests do love. There is Oishi, which is a pan-Asiatic cuisine type of restaurant. The way that they've styled it is more like a food hall that you'll see in Asia, and it does take inspirations from Japan as well as Thailand and Vietnam. And of course, on the other side, it's actually quite a large restaurant. I believe what they've done with this restaurant is they've actually turned two restaurants in one. There is still a teppanyaki area on the opposite side, but regardless, the menu is amazing, and they do a really good job in showcasing the different styles of cuisine in Asia. Followed by that, there is the Butcher's Smoke and Grill. So it's not just for any other steakhouse. So it's a bit more updated, more elegant, and it does feature a different versions of grilled specialties, different cuts of meat. Because I know out there's a lot of people who are very particular of how their meat is cooked or, where it's cut. So that's one thing I do love about how the menu was designed. And what I love about two of the properties that the head chef in Grand Sirenis Riviera Maya is actually female. And she's such a wonderful woman, and she was able to really capture a lot of the different cuisines within the menu as well. Here is Bazaar. So this one, it's beautifully decorated and it's more representative of the rich gastronomic culture of the Eastern Mediterranean countries. So in particular, you're looking at Greece, Turkey, and Lebanon. So if you're looking a lot of the meze, the appetizers, they do a great job on that too. So this is one thing I would definitely recommend if you're looking for something alternative. You don't see a lot of this type of cuisine in all-inclusive resorts. And then we have our contemporary, which is more of a fine dining cuisine. It's called Carnal or Carnal fashion cuisine, how they have it labeled. And it's fine dining, inspired and supported by local and sustainable ingredients that you can find within Mexico. What's really cool about it too is that it offers live entertainment. Keep in mind, though, this restaurant is adults only. And the atmosphere is really fun, actually. It has a combination of gastronomy, entertainment, and that exclusivity. And it's really cool how they do it because if you've ever been to, let's say, downtown Cancun, you'll see a lot of this type of establishments which has like the fine dining and then the live music, the dancing, that entertainment aspect within the restaurant. So it's definitely something, especially maybe if there's couples that want to do like a date night or do adults only and have a really nice dining experience, I would recommend that. And then there is the Beach Grill Casa Alma, which is influenced by the Caribbean Sea and Mexico. This is the all-day snack bar. Also does offer sweet and savory dishes. And it's right on the beach, which is perfect too. So you could be eating maybe your fish tacos and have like the breeze coming through you. So this is one thing I do love about is the beach grill. And on the other side too, they always do like a grilled they do grilled meats. You can actually smell the smoke. So you really do feel like you're in Mexico when you're at this restaurant. And then lastly, there is the Italian restaurant Tonino. So this really brings you more of the traditional Italian cuisine here in Riviera Maya. Get fresh pasta, wood-fired pizzas, and then grilled specialties, which are all part of that culinary adventure. And people love it too because they also have takeout pizza, which you can, maybe take to the beach or bring to your room. So now looking at more of the drink aspects. So within Beyond Flavors, you'll be able to immerse yourself in the unique atmosphere of the bars and really do it at your own pace. And the experience about it is great because whether if you're looking at just having a drink with, your family or even just new friends that you've met, there is something for everybody at each one of the bars that we have here. So right behind me in my background, or if you go downstairs, there is the Marimba Bar. And this is the lobby bar known as the meeting place. Really open. They do great coffees as well too. They do have a specialty at this bar, which is the margaritas, and it's in a wide open space. Sometimes there'll be live music during the evening, but this is pretty much a place to be where everybody kind of meets in the central location before maybe heading out to dinner or to the theater. Followed by that, there is the good bar, and it's more of like a healthier bar. The way how I like to put it too, it's like it's non-alcoholic, but what I love about it, it's an outdoor space, has a very warm, modern atmosphere, but you can get like fresh juices, you can get wellness shots, smoothies made from local ingredients. So it is perfect out there. Everything is made to order. The hotel has a lot of running trails, so if that's something you're into and maybe getting a drink right after it, this is perfect to check out. Then we have the Breathe Sunset Bar. So previously, this was known as the Sky Bar. It still has that Sky Bar type of concept because where it's located, it's above our restaurant. So it's a perfect place to maybe watch the sunset or watch the stars. They'll have live music, there's cocktails. I've seen people do like receptions, even corporate function out there. I love going out there too, just because it has a nice vibe to it. That you could hang out there either before or after dinner. And it's just really cool because you're above the tree line, you can see the water from there, and it's just a nice place to be within the Breathe Sunset Bar. Followed by that, there is the Aura Summit Bar. So this is more of like an oasis that offers a colorful cocktail menu. A great place to relax. Summit Bar is perfect for those who just want to have a drink during the day. This is in the Mayan Beach section, sorry, the Riviera Maya section. It's a large pool, and it's actually very close to where we offer the Pablito Lindo, the Mexican restaurant for lunch during the day. There is the Breeze Beach Bar, so a lot of options. You can choose from your mocktails, you got your classic cocktails or the boozy slushies as well. But it's again a great place to cool down while you're enjoying a day at the beach. And then we've remodeled our sports bar. So it's known as I love the name actually, the Black Sheep Draft Bar. It's a sports bar, it's open 24 hours. Really informal, but it does have an elegant atmosphere. And people love it because you get a mixture of both local and international beers, as well as you get a lot of the favorites accompanied by sandwiches, burgers, hot dogs, and chicken wings as well. So it's a great place to be. Check out whatever sports you're watching from around the world. And it's in a central location just right off of the lobby area. And then the last part is your way within the Beyond Flavors. So we have options for every taste. So we have tostados, scoops, and then sweet and salt. Tostados. If you've been to this resort before, this location previously was our sports bar, but what we've done is we've remodeled it to the coffee shop, which is the Tostado Home of Coffee. Really relaxing atmosphere, and you can go there even for breakfast. You can go for a snack during the day. If you're craving something sweet or savory, you get made to order coffees, and a lot of people love it. There are lineups for the crepe stations, so you can get fresh crepes. For me, my favorite, I'm traditional. I'll do the Nutella, banana, strawberry, and whipped cream. So again, that's my favorite, but that's something I highly recommend when you're coming over there. And if you're working, because we all know that we some people can't log off. You'll see a lot of people here with their laptop. You'll feel like you're at Starbucks. You can work here as well because the Wi-Fi is pretty good, the connection, because you're right off of the lobby. Followed by that, there is the Sweet and Salt Social Bar, and it's more of a hybrid between like a modern cafe and a bar. It feels more like a wine bar that we see here in Canada. So you'll see like pizza, but you also see like pastries and sweets and a wide selection of wine and espresso and different types of coffees you could find over here. And this is actually located in the central area where all the other a la carte restaurants are. So as we move on, vamos a la playa. This is the beach. So keep in mind, this is a protected area for Mayan ruins, which are located right off of the shore. And it is really recommended for snorkeling. Over here, we have a close-up of the beach. Here's another photo. And this is actually a shot that was taken from my recent visit earlier in the month too. This is actually right by the Casa Alma beach area. So you can see the water can be shallow, but it's perfect for snorkeling. And even if there are young kids, it's actually not quite deep. Or if you're not a strong swimmer, you don't have to worry about the current because the beach is a cove style, so you don't get a lot of strong currents at this beach. Here is the pool bar, which is at the Mayan beach section, known as Prana. And then at the center of the resort, this is the quiet pool. One thing I want to update you on is that this pool itself, um, it's actually going under maintenance from April 28th until May the 5th. Mainly it's for safety reasons to retile the pool. So what we're doing is We'll have full access for all the other main pools at each one of the resorts, but we're expecting minimal disturbance because it is surrounded by vegetation and everything else will be accessible at the other pools. But we want to make sure this is done properly and it will be done from April 28th up until May the 5th. Here is that lazy river I know Susan was talking about, one of my favorite things to check out. So you can come with your drink, you can take your selfies. I do love the lazy river on here, and it's actually very close to the Casa Alma Beach Grill. So look at the other activities. Just want to show you what we have here. We do have a modern gymnasium right next to the spa. There is the Sirenos Kids Club for ages 4 to 12. And they also do have teen zone areas throughout the resort and even at the buffet restaurant. There's nightly shows throughout. We do have a botanical garden. For those who like to explore and walk, there are nature trails for walking along the garden coastal paths. You can do it through the jungle. There are mangrove trails. There's bicycle rentals and tours. And of course, your non-motorized water sports like windsurfing, kayaking like you see over here, as well as canoe and catamaran. So here is a gym, and it's actually located in the spa building. I love the gym because where it's located, it has a beautiful view of the water. It's modern, quite up to date. We have here, like our other hotels, the Sirenos Kids Club, which does have a splash pad and very close to the beach. We do have many sports courts, which does include tennis and pickleball. And of course, you can go around the Cove Beach. The 1 hour non-motorized water sports are included. I mentioned the hiking trails. So the tours do start at 9 a.m. because that's when it's actually more cooler. So you don't want to go too late when the hot sun is out there. You can see the botanical gardens. There's also a cenote on site. And then we have our turtle sanctuary. So this is a dedicated area for turtles right on the beach. And depending on the time of the year, you can actually watch or even participate in releasing the hatchlings into the water. You have the nightly shows at the Platea Theater for both kids and adults. And this is all right in the center of the property, so easily walking distance from each one of the rooms. And then lastly, the spa. So we have the spa Grand Sirenis Riviera Maya. It measures over 2,800 square meters in size, and it is one of the largest spas in the region. It combines most modern technology, offering well-being, health, as well as beauty. Services include your massage therapy, temazcal, which is that traditional Mayan ceremony that you can do. There are hydro massages, saunas, Turkish baths, as well as water beds, chromotherapy, and there's even a health bistro bar as well. Over here, you're going to find the hydro massage zone, which is perfect to cool down right after a temazcal session. And I really do recommend keeping hydrated because I did the temazcal recently, and make sure you drink a lot of water because we did it in a group and I saw a lady faint, which is not good, and you don't want that to happen to you. So I'm gonna switch out my camera, and then I'm gonna show you guys just a video of the spa. So just give me one moment. All right, and that is our spa. And if you're a spa lover and if you enjoy like hydro massage therapy, the first time I visited the hotel, they arranged an afternoon for me. I literally spent like 3 or 4 hours there. It's really cool if you do each one of the different stages of the hydro massage therapy. It's actually really neat and quite relaxing as well. So moving on, we have the couples massage room, or maybe you can do it outdoors, so you can do an outdoor massage as well. So following this, I'm just going to briefly talk about destination weddings here at Grand Sirenis Riviera Maya. Unfortunately, my colleague, who is also the manager, Gabriela Gomez, she couldn't make it today, but I want to show her show you information on what we have to offer, as well as her background, because she's been with the company since 2021, a lot of experience within the property, as well as dealing with clients too. And she is a certified wedding planner who has organized events around the world, and she's very helpful with her and her team, and they're happy to help. And you'll find Gabriela's email address right here at the bottom, which is bodas.mx@serenishotels.com. And bodas means weddings. So I'll show you her email address later on. So, along with Gabriela, we do have experienced staff to really assist and help couples along the way. I'm going to show you also the packages that we have where you can choose for destination weddings, renewal of vows, and it's something that they'll be able to assist and plan because they're all customizable. Additionally, with Grand Sirenis Riviera Maya, it is a LGBTQ friendly property, and they also do offer the ceremonies. So look at some of the location examples. You're going to find our chapel, and this is located in a private area. It overlooks the beach. You can use it for multiple ceremonies, including Catholic services. So it is a consecrated property. Other than that, it's really popular because it is away from other guests, allowing for a truly private beachfront wedding, in a chapel atmosphere. Just because you're not near any of the accommodation, there is nobody, walking around here because this is in a dedicated area. You're going to see where we have our palate, which can also be used for ceremonies as well as outdoor receptions. Again, because of the location, you are away from other guests. And what people love about it too is that you're going to be able to find to do later ceremonies without any restrictions. So people love doing receptions here because there is no time limit. So you don't necessarily have to end it at 11 p.m. You can do it even late into the morning. Followed by that, of course, you can do the beachfront ceremony for something more open. This is also in a very privileged location, and with our packages, they'll help you assist if you want something more simple or more elaborate within the decor. I'm not going to go too much into detail within the wedding packages because our team will be able to explain it to you. But within Serenus, we do have 4 wedding packages. Our highest one being the presidential package. And like all of them, they can be used for legal or symbolic ceremonies. The highest one being presidential does offer the most inclusions. So they all do offer, for example, a welcome dinner for the wedding group. But some of the extras include, let's say, an option for a mariachi or a violinist or saxophonist for 45 minutes. You could do a reception on the beach or private palapa for up to 4 hours. We'll have a DJ service for 4 hours, international bar included for the reception, etc. So more details you'll find. We're going to be uploading our new packages on Spoiled Agent or within our weddings team. Followed by that is the gold being the second highest. The difference is that you're going to have a semi-private location at the beach for the ceremony, and then the music would be recorded, which you can use for 30 minutes as well. So again, the highest offers the most value, but I'm just going to go through some of the differences between each package. Then you do have the silver package, which also does offer a semi-private location at the beach. They do have the decor as well. You have the recorded music. Also with the reception, the difference is that it'll be in a semi a la carte restaurant, which you can use for about an hour and a half. So, I mean, this is perfect for more of a smaller weddings as well, too. And you can always pick and choose of what works best. But, not necessarily trying to upgrade you, but you're going to find the best value within either the presidential or the gold. And then lastly, there is the renewal of vows. So it does offer similar services. You can do it on the beach or in the gazebo. And what I love about it too is that there's a lot of extras for the couples too. So whether if you're doing it, with a small group of family and friends or just as a couple, they can definitely cater to that. And with all the packages, they do have the honeymoon package included, which can be maybe a breakfast served in the room, a romantic dinner, as well as a special gift from Serenus. And the last, I'm just going to show you a video of our property of a destination ceremony that we recently did. And this is what you can expect at Grand Sirenis Riviera Maya. There is no sound, so it's just a video. Okay, so this is what you can expect. That's our chapel, and there's multiple areas, and you don't necessarily have to do it in these locations. You could even do it within the garden areas, which are beautiful. So even indoor. So there's always a plan B in case weather doesn't permit. All right. So lastly, we do have some contests. This is what I mentioned earlier. And what you can do is if you complete this travel agent survey, you will have a chance to win 7 nights, all-inclusive double occupancy at the Grand Sirenis Riviera Maya for the Beyond Flavors experience. So basically, the travel agent with the most correct answers will be automatically entered in this contest, which does end on May 31st, 2025. You could scan this QR code, or what I'm going to do is after this webinar, when we do our follow-up email, I will also send you the link as well. So don't worry, you do have your chance to participate as we have this contest open up until the end of May. So you can do it today or you can do it later on. And once again, my name is Gavin. I am the Business Development Manager for Serenus Hotels and Resorts in Canada. If you do have any questions for specifically events or destination weddings, Gabriela Gomez is my colleague, and that is her email address here right on the screen. So that concludes my presentation. Thank you so much, everybody. And let's get back to Susan, who is
Great
here.
job. I have to say, Gavin, as you know, it's been some time since I've been to this property and it's like completely changed. It's beautiful. Not that it wasn't before, but wow. Wow.
You.
Okay, so just a few good comments here. So, um, people are all saying hi to you. Sheila's saying hello to you on Facebook, and Donna and Oksana as well. Just a little tip on that. Great presentation, Gavin. So I actually did a little bit of I guess a poll, if you will, and I already mentioned it on Facebook, but I'm going to launch it here on Zoom, and we just want to know. Have you stayed at a Serenus property? So I know a lot of you on Facebook said they have as well. Some have been there, like Oksana, just on a site inspection and things like that. But everyone here on Zoom, because I launched it on Zoom, is it's going crazy, amazing. So I feel like everyone has launched their answers. I'm gonna end the poll and I'm gonna share the results with you, Gavin.
Oh, wow.
So there's some that have and some that haven't, of course. But you guys have to get there. And Lisa has never, but she plans on getting there on Facebook. Dawn says, "Thank you, Gavin, for such a great presentation." Jonathan on Facebook says he's going to the one in Cuba very, very soon.
Fantastic. Perfect.
Amazing. Great. Oh, Lori's going tomorrow.
Oh, wow. Can I come?
Wow. Okay, Lori, we all have to go together. That's the rule. All right, so let's just get into some of the questions. Let's see here. Okay, so Lori says, is the resort, and she may have missed it from your discussion in the beginning, is the resort still sold in two sections with the Riviera Maya and the Riviera Beach, or is it all just one now?
Yeah, really good question. So, yes, you will still find it in two sections. So, as I mentioned before, it depends on the tour operator. Pretty much, if you're booking with, for example, Transat, Transat only offers the Mayan Beach Resort. But then if you're booking, let's say with Sunwing, it'll be both Mayan Beach Resort and then the Riviera Maya section. So if you're looking with the other tour operators like ACV, Western Travel Brands, they're in the Riviera Maya section. So I mean, it is one resort, but some tour operators they just have their own sections there.
Okay. Sonia's asking on Zoom, Is a configuration is a room configuration on request, or can you actually request a king or double or book them?
It is based on request. The
Okay.
hotel definitely does try their best to accommodate, but if they do see, for example, if it's a family of four, of course they'll be put into a room with two double beds.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you'll see couples that may be put with two double beds, but if there's anything specific, always make sure you note it at time of booking with the tour operator. And then you can also reach out to me as well too, and we can have that noted as well and reminded internally within the hotel.
Okay. Just a little little message on Facebook. Alika said she just booked her daughter to the Grand Sirenis Cayo Santa Maria.
Ah, fantastic. Cuba, you'll love it too.
Amazing. Great beaches, that area. Okay, Tammy's asking, will the photos from this webinar be available on a portal or anything that they can use, anywhere that they can access
Oh
them?
yeah. Actually, you know what? We have an online database or like a media center. It's under the Pearl Trees website. So what I'll do is I'm gonna send that link out there because we literally just had a photo shoot this week of adding new photos of the restaurants. So you'll see some that are still artist renditions, and then you're gonna see actual live photos. So what I'll do is I'll provide you with that link, and maybe we'll actually have that uploaded on Spoiled Agent too.
Good idea. We can help you with that. Lori's asking, do all the bars have mocktails on the menu? Good question.
Yeah, of course. Absolutely. You can always request to have anything that is non-alcoholic. And what I really like too with the Beyond Flavors, so um, you can actually go on the Serenus website, look up this hotel and Beyond Flavors. They actually show the menu of the bar menu, the restaurant menu. So I don't know if you're one of those people. I don't know if Susan, if you are, who goes to restaurants and looks at the menu before they go. For me, I like the element of surprise. Well, you do. So I know people out there like to see before, but
I think you know me well enough.
I know how you are. See, Jennifer, you look at it as well. I mean, again, I nothing
Jennifer
wrong,
does too.
but you'll find it. So you can actually see kind of an example of the menus for both the bars and the restaurants. But you can definitely get mocktails as well.
Great.
Oh,
Lori's asking, she may have missed it, but can you just mention what pool is going under maintenance again? Can you show on
yeah,
the map?
let's go on the map actually, because I did get some questions too from
Just so they know. What a
yeah, let's
beautiful
go back on the map.
property.
It's a beautiful property, and you'll really be up happy with the changes too, because the rooms were actually done back in 2018, and then
Yep.
while we were closed, so we did the renovations properly, and doing it in phases. So they've actually done maintenance on the rooms as well during the closure. So let me show you then the resort map.
So while you're doing that, can I just ask you, Chris is asking, is there a bridal suite option area for the spa for the brides and her wedding party to get ready in?
In the spot, because it's in a different location, you can definitely request it. In that situation, we'd have to check with the weddings department because it depends on what they're looking for. I know if you want to basically upgrade to a category that is not offered by the tour operators, it can only be done locally, or you can
Okay.
purchase with the hotel, like a mini suite. So going back to the map,
Look at that. Those like restaurants are
I know, yeah,
unrecognizable. Like
it's very different. And this one specifically, it's going to show you this, the Butcher Smoke and Grill. This used to be like a buffet restaurant in the Mayan beach section where transit
yeah.
right next to the ice cream shop. And what I love about it too is this one here is that they have a really great menu and they do really great lunches too. So,
Claude wants to go.
so do I. Like, trust me, I'm trying to get everybody to visit. I want to make sure that we have that. We have agent rates out there, but I know FAMS too is a big request, and I'm really pushing for that in Canada. But I will definitely let you know.
Susan
So
said this
back
is
to
a
the
great
map here.
spot. Hi, Susan. Oh,
So
there's
yeah,
the map.
so the pool itself, if you look at each one of the hotels here, that's the Riviera Maya side in the purple rectangle, and then blue is the Mayan Beach side. They have their own pool. So the pool is actually right here in the center. It's known as the Quiet Pool, and that's actually the one that is being closed at the end of April.
Okay, that's great. Do you want to keep the map up for a sec?
Sure.
Um, and the chapel's just beautiful, like a beautiful area. I love it.
Mhm.
Chris is asking, she knows that you mentioned it, but can you just mention, is other ceremonies performed other than Catholic or is it only Catholic?
No, of course you can do you can do non-religious, you can do other ceremonies. It's not just a Catholic chapel.
Okay.
You can do any ceremony that you want there. Mhm.
Do you have the link to the form that they can fill out for the contest that you can pop it in the chat and I'll give it to everyone if that's okay?
Yep, I can definitely
Because someone's
do.
having trouble opening it. Robin, no
Oh,
problem, Robin. We're going to get that sorted for you.
okay. Let me just shut off my screen, and if you want to read
Sure.
the questions, I can get that for you. So stop share.
No worries.
Okay.
Okay, because everyone wants to do your survey, Gavin. Like everyone wants to go, you're blowing up Zoom and Facebook. Like it's real here. This is a great update.
All right. So that's perfect. So let me, if you have any questions, I'll while you're doing that, I'm gonna just get the link for you
Okay,
guys.
no problem. Let's see here. Chris is asking, how do they book the larger suites that are not available to book with Canadian suppliers? Great question.
Yeah, so with that one, it's quite challenging because you cannot request it through the tour operators. Those can only be done directly with the hotel. The reason why is that they're very limited in quantity. Like some of them, there's like 8 rooms or there's six. So we cannot put that online. You can either do it directly with us at serenisagent.com. You would register as an agent. The rates are based on net. You could do it directly or call into reservations. But I know some agents even ask me about, can they get it when they check in? So if it's available after checking in, you can definitely do it like locally, but we just don't know if it's available. But if you want to actually pre-book it, it can only be done directly just so you can confirm that spot.
Okay. Just some comments. Cheryl said on Zoom she'd love to experience this property. Um, let's see here. Diane says she's never gone, but she wants to go now.
Mhm.
Awesome.
Okay. So I have the link. I'm just going to add it in the chat. Just give me
Yeah,
one
sure.
moment.
And then I'll add it to Facebook as well.
Mhm.
Thanks for that, Gavin. Great information, Carol saying. It's amazing. All right, let's see here. I don't see it yet.
It's quite a long link, but
It's
it's
okay.
a Microsoft form.
Okay, of course. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I got
Yeah.
it. I'm gonna pop it in for everyone. There it is right now, guys, in the chat. I'm gonna put it on Facebook chat as well. So you guys start filling out that survey and get all those questions right. Oh, thanks, Lois. It's because of you. You and your Lois says she likes my new glasses. And Lois is like my role model because she always has great frames. Lois.
Hey, Lois.
Thank you. I had to upgrade my prescription. I don't even want to say it. I'm getting older, you know? Okay, so Gail said, I've been told that the resort, okay, well, no, Gail, he just went over all the renovations, so everything's been
Yeah,
completed.
it's
It's
fully
fresh and
reopened in
fancy.
February. Yeah, as what you see here is really what it's all fully complete.
It's beautiful. Do you mind telling Diane again on Zoom what's the name of the kids club?
The Kids Club, that is one of the questions. So that's one of the answers. They're gonna find it there.
Okay, and you did mention it. So if you guys have to go back to this presentation, I'm going to
Mhm.
encourage you to go to Gavin's page on Spoiled Agent and just go to spoiledagent.com and go down to hotels and you can click Serenas, right, Gavin?
Exactly. I'll give you a hint. It is similar to the name of the hotel, but that is the hint I will
I
give you.
remember. All right. So I added the forms link in Zoom and on Facebook, guys. So you guys get busy with that. We're not going to give away any answers today. So if you were on, most of them were covered, I'm pretty sure. So Gavin, you did a really, really great job. Awesome.
Thank you, Susan. And
Everyone's saying how amazing it is. They want to get there. They love you. Everyone's saying hello to you. You're so popular.
oh, thank you. We really appreciate
Amazing.
the support. I'm definitely happy to present this to everybody. And I see some fabulous comments, and I'll definitely touch back to all of you guys too eventually.
And don't forget, Gavin's going to share a follow-up email and someone's going to win a Serena's prize pack as well. So, I mean, lots of great things today. You've got the link to fill out for the survey for eligibility as well. I mean, it just keeps on giving, right?
Exactly. We want to engage you more too. And I think, uh, you know, with us, me being your BDM and Canada being such a large country, so we want to find ways to really interact with everybody.
All right. Joanna, thank you so much. And Stacy and Susan, everyone saying thank you. Gavin, from all of us at Spoiled Agent, we love you. We love working with you. Thank you for everything. And all the Spoiled Agents who joined us, whether it was over your lunch or whether it was over your coffee time, depending where you're located, we're so happy you joined us for this hour. So thanks again. And thanks, Gav.
All right. Have a great day, everybody. Take care.
Bye, everyone.